He fires his weapon. Allegedly, an ATF agent is injured. They shoot back and kill him. You may have seen stories recently about a very strange shooting and death of a citizen that took place in Arkansas. And Judicial Watch has sued for information about it. We sued the ATF, which is a component of the Justice Department, for records regarding the fatal shooting of Little Rock, Arkansas record and executive director of the Clinton National Airport, Bryan Malinowski. And basically, we wanted records about the raid on his home that led to his death. He died following an ATF raid in March of 2024, so it was just a few months ago. And the only public records they've made available are heavily redacted copies of the court filing the subpoenas, or the subpoena. And Jim Jordan, the congressman, wants some answers to his questions about the deadly, quote, pre-dawn raid conducted by ATF while executing a search warrant on the home of Malinowski. An affidavit which was unsealed after his death and produced to Judicial Watch already alleged he unlawfully sold guns without a license. His family lawyer and former federal prosecutor Bud Cummings reportedly described Malinowski's alleged gun sales as a hobby and protected by the Second Amendment. In testimony before a subcommittee, a subcommittee of the U.S. House of Representatives, Cummins testified Malinowski never broke any laws selling the way he did, even when a handful of weapons turned up at crime scenes later. So the allegation was he was selling guns he wasn't supposed to be selling, and they were showing up at crime scenes later, kind of like Barack Obama and Eric Holder did with Fast and Furious. Video footage of the raid recently released to the Arkansas Times shows that Malinowski's wife thought that the law enforcement officers raiding their home were intruders. So they're back in their bedroom. They knock, they bang the door, then they bang it open, go in, and according to his wife, they thought they were being, attacked by criminals. He fires his weapon. Allegedly, an ATF agent is injured. They shoot back and kill him. So there are a few questions here. Was the use of force justified? And I don't know the answer to that. Local authorities, I think, have said that it was justified based on their analysis. And assuming that's the case, then what was the reason for their being there in the first place? That force had to be used, or it led to this dangerous situation that resulted in the death of a citizen? Was there a good reason to execute this warrant? What were the plans? Were there enough guys there? Were they well trained? Is there any after-action report about what happened? I mean, these are the sorts of questions we have that we've been getting the hand to the face from the ATF. The Biden ATF's deadly raid on Bryan Malinowski's home in what was essentially a licensing dispute, right? Screams out for a thorough examination. And slow walking the release of basic information about this raid suggests that the ATF has something to hide. Give us the documents. So I know a lot of you are concerned about this issue, and it's what I love about Judicial Watch. People see things like this happen. They're worried there was some type of government abuse, and they want answers. And oftentimes the government doesn't want to provide those answers, or provides them in a way that raises questions because it's not based on documents, they're just making statements and you don't know what the real truth is, which is often shown by the actual documents. And this is where Judicial Watch comes in. We sue and try to obtain the records. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like our video down below.